What is up, everybody? Welcome to Behind the Beat. My name is Chris Langen, and today we are doing double stroke check patterns. All right, so you might be wondering, what is a double stroke check pattern? Well, if you've ever seen Tommy Igoe's Great Hands for a Lifetime DVD, then you probably have been introduced to this. A double stroke check pattern is just a way of checking to see if you are playing double strokes correctly and efficiently. All right, we're going to examine the motions of how we're playing them. All right, so I've kind of borrowed this idea off of Tommy Igoe's DVD. I've added a little bit of my own flavor to it. So I encourage you to grab your sticks and practice pad, and let's get started. Okay, guys, so I'm going to just quickly show you what we're trying to do here. In these exercises, we have 1 bar of eighth notes, followed by 1 bar of different patterns involving sixteenths and eighths. And we're going to have some double strokes within those patterns in the second bar. And the whole idea is to play your first bar of eighth notes, and then see if you can keep the same motion when you get into your second bar that has doubles in it. Okay, so for example, okay, you may have noticed that my hands pretty much look the same. If you were, standing maybe 10 feet from me and couldn't hear what I was playing, you might not be able to tell if I was adding double strokes in there or not. Okay? So the idea is to avoid doing something like this. Okay? You can see how I'm forcing that second stroke when we get to that second measure. We want to have a nice, relaxed grip, and we want to basically play that second note on the way up. Now, you might want to use the molar technique or a push-pull technique, whatever it is that you use to play your doubles, that's what you want to do. Okay, so we're going to start with the first example, and we'll do it at 95 beats per minute. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. Okay, so if you noticed, my stick heights are pretty much exactly the same. The movements of my arms are exactly the same. I'm not forcing that second stroke when I get to my doubles. Let's try number 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. In the next example, we're going to go back and forth between doubles and singles. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and a 4 and. Okay, now in the final example, we're going to do 1 bar of 8th notes, 1 bar of 16th note doubles. Here we go. One and two and three and four and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. All right, guys, well, those are the 4 examples I have for you today on double stroke check patterns. If I could offer you any advice on this stuff, number 1, try some different tempos. Speed this up. We stayed at 95 today just so that everybody could try to play along. Number 2, play in front of a mirror. That way you can really examine the movements. You can check your stick heights. You can see if your hands look exactly the same from singles to doubles. If you have any questions on this stuff, please leave them below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Make sure you check out my website, chrislangendrummer.com. Until next time, see you guys at the next lesson.